Yeah, I'm live.
After all these years.
Right. Finally live? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Or you're drawing Cynthia?
Both.
Okay. I don't remember you drawing Cynthia anytime.
I've never drawn her yet.
Yeah, I didn't think you did. I wish I'd have picked up some of those sleeves or deck boxes that had her back in the day. They're probably worth like a ton of money now.
Probably, yeah.
I don't wonder about that, actually. I'm gonna go look on eBay right now. I just know she's a very popular character.
Oh, yeah. That's why it's crazy to believe that she lost to Ash.
I know, right?
We're at the finals.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's Ash versus Leon for all the marbles.
I'm not shocked. That's the dude from the OVAs, right?
No.
Or whatever? No, what was that guy's fucking name?
I don't know. That guy lost round one.
Lost? Okay, thank God.
He lost round one.
Okay, I don't know the whole bracket. I've kind of been trying to stay kind of spoiler free because I really want to watch it. I would be so down to watch that. You want to download all those and watch those sometime soon?
Fuck yeah.
Because I would love to see all these fucking Pokemon battles without honor or humanity here between all the champions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, because I thought he was going to get a rematch against him.
No.
You know?
He does not.
Which is a shame.
Yeah, well... Luckily,
okay, so then this is the battle... This is against the newest guy?
Yeah, Leon.
Okay, because I don't know everyone's name. That's the newest guy. Okay.
Yeah, that's the newest guy. He's the one that has the Charizard.
Got ya. He's the guy with the cape, right?
Yeah. That everyone thought was going to be a villain, but he ended up not being.
Yeah. Because the chairman was the villain.
Yeah.
You can get these sleeves. I've never seen those. I think these are the ones I'm thinking of.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
that dude just loses round one, and I was the happiest fucking girl in the world when I read that.
Nice. He deserves it. Get fucking wrecked. That was such bullshit, dude. Ash deserved that fucking win. Yeah, these are like $120 for these ones that have like Lucario and Garchomp on them.
Yeah.
They look really fucking good. These are the old ones. They're from quite a long time ago, if I remember right. Oh, these are the other ones too. Yeah, this one where she's like pointing with the Garchomp, that one was really cool. The old Skyla sleeves.
That old Skyla was worth a lot of money.
Yeah, this is not the same art as the card, but it's... I know the one you're talking about, though.
Yeah. It was one I didn't like, so I didn't get it.
Yeah, right.
I was like, oh, it's not an interesting pose.
Yeah. Oh, damn, the deck box that has, like, her and the Sleepy Girl is worth a ton of money, too.
That doesn't shock me.
Yeah. These are all old, you know? They're all old. It's tough to find stuff like that, because it's made to be opened and used, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Only weirdos like me keep this shit sealed. Because, like, I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to buy a nice thing only for it to get destroyed. It's kind of weird like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, that's like my thought process on things. Like the deck boxes I have, like, I like them, but I can tell they're messed up from using them, so it makes me not want to use them more.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Or wish I had bought a second one, actually. I still have one sealed one of that Robbie and Rose deck box. I'm never fucking opening that. No way. There's almost no way. It's going to have to be like, I don't even know. I'm going to have to put my vintage deck in it and bring it to a tournament or something. That's the only thing I'm opening it for. If my deck has 5 Moxes in it, I'm opening it. That's it.
Damn, I should use my Little Witch Academia for my vintage dredge deck.
Yeah, right?
I don't think that comes with 60 sleeves. I think it only comes with 50.
Yeah, it probably tells you on the package. It should.
Yeah, it also probably is not the right size, I would imagine, too.
Oh. Yeah, maybe. You'd have to look. It depends.
Yeah.
It should tell you the size of it on the bag, though.
Oh, yeah. I haven't just looked at it in a while, so...
Yeah.
All right, Devin. Balls in your fucking court.
Mm-hmm.
I also posted saying, let's make some mistakes, and by mistakes I mean fiscal mistakes, because some of these characters will probably never sell.
I don't know, man. I think these will sell. These look nice.
I don't think Chris will ever sell.
I don't know.
Looking at the Bubblegum Crisis merch over there.
You know how many people have asked us after we didn't reprint that?
That is true.
In amount, a non-zero amount. So
not enough for me to be bullied into making it again.
No, not that, but
which is still hasn't. The only one I've been bullied into making thus far is Chainsaw Man and Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
The only ones I've been, I'm gonna say I've been officially bullied into.
Yeah, I mean the Hunter x Hunter is like crazy free money on the table.
Yeah.
Like you can make like a decent to lazy Hunter x Hunter picture and people will buy that shit. They'll eat that shit up.
Like it was fucking groceries.
They really will.
That there for now. That there, and oh, I should have done somebody from that Cyberpunk show actually.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Because again, I don't know anything about the characters though, so it'd be very it'd be extremely disingenuous, and I would if someone saw it and be like, oh shit, I need to have this. I love this character. I'd be like, yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, they were great. The part where they were like, yo, it's me, and then they did the shit.
Yeah.
Flawless. Lost it. I loved it.
Loved it.
Masterpiece.
Cinema.
Yeah. Too fucking good. So.
Now this...
I'm gonna look and see if anyone's got some new subs for that yet or not. That's what I'm waiting on, but it's probably not gonna end up happening.
We'll have to have them say Choom in subtitle.
Ooh, wait, hold on. A new person enters. Do I have to do the weird freaky shit though?
Probably. Oh damn, is this the picture you're talking about?
Which picture? No, not that one.
This picture's fucking good.
No,
though.
that one looks really good though.
I think it's from the Pokemon. This is the style of that game. Because that Pokemon Masters isn't a JPEG game.
Yeah.
It's oddly somehow it's better about what it's trying to promote, and has actual moving models.
Mm-hmm.
Garchomp blue anyway. Just really funny to think about. Thinking about a Pokemon game having, something good in it. For some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, again, like...
How's it going, Ash?
I didn't realize there was a lot of discourse for Pokemon until someone pointed it out, and now that they pointed it out, I'm like, that's all I see now. It's like...
Oh, really?
Well, it's because, like, that...
Grab the other one?
That phrase or whatever it is, that whenever someone mentions something, that's...
Oh, yeah.
You'll start seeing more of it.
It's that, like, red car kind of thing.
Yeah.
When you buy a red car, you see them everywhere now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, like, I'll say, man, there's a lot of PT Cruisers out there, and then someone will actually start seeing them because subconsciously your brain's looking for it.
Yeah.
So, now I'm starting to see people actually mad about this new Pokemon game. I'm like, I didn't need this.
What are they mad about? That it doesn't look like Far Cry on, like, or not Far Cry, Crisis on highest settings?
Yeah, usually it's graphic stuff, or they're like, oh, the new Pokemon designs aren't great, or like, really just pointless drivel.
If you don't like it, don't buy it.
Yeah.
Go play Gen 2 again. Heart Gold and Soul Silver will probably still be the best Pokemon games ever.
It's true.
That's it.
End of story.
Buy those. I know they're like 100 plus each or something, but they're worth it, honestly.
I still have Heart Gold, so yeah.
Yeah, I have everything but the game. I think I sold it. I have the Pokewalker too, I think, somewhere.
They see me strolling.
So, like, honestly, it probably would be better, but I think I actually wanted Soul Silver and it was sold out.
Yeah.
I think.
When
I bought it. And at that one, I think I just got it just to get it. Or maybe it was because I got gold because last time I had silver, I think. I can't remember anymore. It's been so long. How's it going?
Yeah, I got silver in the original one. So I got gold for this one, and then Josh and I swapped. So, but I still have gold.
Yeah, I have everything but the game. Like, I think I sold it for some reason. I think it was to get maybe something, and for some reason I didn't bring everything else in with it. I have no idea why. Very weird. But like, I have the box. Like, everything is in that box. All the inserts, everything even. The case and everything. There's just no game in the case. So it's very weird. I'm pretty sure I must have sold it. I don't know what I bought with it.
Drugs.
Probably.
Shot.
Sitting through your work night late meeting, so attention will mostly be there, but I'm keeping your stream up and listening occasionally. Alright, no problem.
Is that Ash or Jamie?
Yeah, this is Ash.
Oh, okay. It's just like one of those things I hear that I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
You know, also, I'm assuming a lot of people won't be here on stream with us tonight, and it's all thanks to My Chemical Romance.
Oh, do they have a concert or something they're streaming?
They have a concert they're having right now, and it's in Dallas.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I did not get tickets.
I noticed because you're here.
I know.
I'm surprised.
It was very expensive.
I'll bet.
Very expensive.
I'll bet. More expensive than a Flow concert?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, more expensive than Flow.
I guess that makes sense. They're a popular American band.
Mm-hmm. That broke up and got back together recently.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to say. I was like, isn't this a pretty new, like, they haven't toured in, like, forever, right?
Yeah, they haven't toured since 2012.
Okay, then yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, probably gonna get their bag,
Get out.
and I'll be totally fine with it.
Release a new album on iTunes that goes into everyone's toaster forcefully.
I don't think they'll do that.
No.
They're not YouTube.
Yeah,
Give them some fucking credit.
No.
Respect their name when it comes out your mouth.
I'm not the biggest fan.
It's one of those things. Don't you think about calling a juvenile delinquent?
Mm-hmm.
But sit your ass down. Talking about pussy control.
Right. I'm sure the game will be fine.
Yeah, it'll be
The
Pokemon.
new game, it's like, look, it's going to be a Pokemon game. You get to catch new Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know, what do you want, you know?
Yeah. Apparently people are also complaining that there's always new gimmicks each game. I'm like, well, yeah.
They want something new.
Yeah, everyone says, like, legit, you're never going to please anybody in this franchise just because you have too many people that are like, well, I want something new. Well, I want it to be the same. I want to go back to Gen 1.
Yeah, exactly.
And they can never win.
Yeah. I still just want a game where there's at least 2 regions. They don't even have to be regions we've been to or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
One region that's new and one region we haven't, one region we've been to. Something like that. It could be really random.
Yeah.
Like the new region is just, I don't know, the backside of Unova. You know?
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. I just think it would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, right.
Just do something different. Yeah, I know, it was funny that made me think of that one picture.
Oh, you know what would be pretty crazy, though?
Hmm.
One game goes to a different one and the other game goes to the other region.
Yeah.
Then you have to buy both of them. Damn, I want to go back to Kanto. Oh, I gotta buy this one. Oh, but I want to go back to Johto. Oh, I gotta buy this one.
That post we saw on Tumblr the other day where they were talking about the crunch thing for people is like...
Yeah, no, that's what I mean in Gen 2. That's what I'm saying. Like, they need to do what they did again in Gen 2.
Calvin's here.
Oh, hey, Calvin. But no, I just... what is it? Yeah. They were talking, like, you know, like, well, the talking about how, like, you know, video game crunch is bad, and then someone chimes in saying, man, Pokemon needs to fucking come out with... You know, they've had X remakes of Coliseum, remake of this, and
There's
this.
There's 17 more games they need to remake first.
And they need to make them now.
Right. No, I just like, I'm in it in the way of like, I liked it in Gen 2 because we got to see a progression of the world. You know? That's another thing that was pretty cool in, what is that, Gen 5 with the World Tournament?
Yeah.
Was that, because that was in Black and White too?
Yeah.
Yeah, the World Tournament, that was pretty cool because they brought more characters back and stuff. Even if they don't go to another region, fuck it, just bring some more characters back. Because they did that in what, Ultra Sun and Moon, right? Or
yeah,
where Red and Blue came back?
Yeah.
Red and Green, however it was named. I don't know if they changed it for over here or not.
They did.
Okay.
Kind of had to.
Yeah. I was like, I think they would have to, right? It's not one of those series where they just are like, yeah, we changed shit in the past, but fuck it, I'm tired of it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some of them, because in Final Fantasy VII, Aerith is still called Aerith now, right? In the new one,
I believe
or did
so.
or is it changed again?
I think it's still Aerith.
That's what I thought. I was like, I don't think they changed it this time.
No.
For remake.
Yeah, it's also a children's game. It's tough to make a game that's like
supposed to be for new children, but it's like 40-year-old children are the ones who are complaining about everything.
It's true.
So, but that's the world we're gonna have to live in because we're gonna have like 100-year-old children eventually.
Tragic.
So
now it's okay. So he says yeah, Aerith is canon, yeah, and Yakuza is now like a dragon, which is what it's called in Japan. Oh, okay.
I actually didn't know that's what it was called in Japan. I just thought it was like a different game or a different part of that franchise or something.
I just thought it was the subtitle.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Like, I only know those games exist and that they're really crazy.
Yeah. I do like it. The joke about it is that since the guy's really into Dragon Quest...
Yeah.
That's why everything looks to him like Dragon Quest when he fights, and that's just the funniest shit to me.
Mm-hmm.
He says it is over here. Oh, it's the subtitle or something, I guess is what he's referring to.
Yeah. Some weird shit in that game, man. But it's hilarious. But yeah, I started playing Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne.
Mm-hmm. The remaster, right?
Yeah, on Switch.
Yeah.
It's great. World's ended. I'm excited. Gotta figure out what's going on.
7 is as good as a JRPG. I'm guessing you're talking about Yakuza. You got tired of children attacking and dethroning God? That's funny.
Make more games about people in their 30s and 40s. No one cares about people in their 30s and 40s.
Yeah, usual target audience
for
games is the people they make the protagonists. If my understanding is correct.
I mean, technically there will be less and less children eventually, so they will have to make more stuff for older people anyway.
Yeah.
So, I think your time will be coming soon. Don't worry. But I think aren't mostly indie games. Indie games are more geared for people who like older stuff. So, but they're even then, not many of the protagonists are that old though.
Yeah, again, it just kind of depends.
Yeah. Also, I honestly have no idea what's come out in the last, like, I don't know. I have a very small idea of games that have come out over the past, like, decade almost at this point, since I kind of stopped playing video games. I just kind of fell off. So maybe there's a decent amount of games where the protagonist is 30 or 40 that are just unknown. I don't really know.
Yeah, some games though the protagonist's age doesn't really mean anything. Like Hades, I don't know how old Zagreus is because he's a god.
Yeah.
Or how old I don't know. I know Calvin's been talking about that sheep cult game on Twitter every once in a while. I don't know
that game at all.
I don't know how old the sheep are in that game. I do know that speaking of sheep, Catherine, they had a pretty old protagonist.
Yeah, they were in like their 20s, right?
I think they were closing in on 30s.
Okay.
But it's been a minute. But then again, I actually...
Oh, you're talking about JRPGs. Yeah, no, JRPGs are for kids. They're not going to do that.
Actually, they might with this new Final Fantasy that's coming out. Because technically, Final Fantasy stuff usually has much older protagonists.
Yeah, it depends on the game. Some of them, I mean, the one of the characters looks like the young one, though. But I think there was some older characters in the trailer.
Yeah, it's just like, it kind of depends on which trailer we're looking at, because I don't know.
The other thing is, like, I remember the old dude was supposed to be the main guy in 10, and then they switched it to the androgynous teenager.
Yeah, because
it would be more popular.
Yeah. But yeah, Final Fantasy is pretty good about having a good set of variety in terms of age, which is nice.
Or what was that other game where in Japanese the main character is some old guy, but they changed it for the U.S. release because they were like, this won't fly over here?
I could not tell you.
Do you know what I'm talking about? I feel like it's some sort of action RPG or something.
I do know Alive also has some older characters though. Just to go.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll go off topic here, but yeah, I do not know which game you're talking about.
That's why I like a Dragon. They were like, nah, our characters are actual adults. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Sabrina would know this game. Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
To the internet.
I wouldn't even know what to begin searching, so...
Game that changed protagonists from Japan to English release.
I guess I could try that. How's it going, Jamie? I'm not coming up.
I do know there's plenty of games though that change the age of certain characters, protagonists, to age them up.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of the characters, especially in JRPGs, they'll be like, I'm actually 12, but I'm dressed I dress like this, and then they're like, that's not something a 12-year-old should be wearing, so
yeah, right.
We're gonna fix that real quick.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a good search. Didn't really come up with anything.
better than nothing.
All right.
All right. One down.
Back to the basement.
We're looking at Calvin's wallet for this next one, more than likely.
Mm.
Actually, how old is Link supposed to be anyway?
I have no idea.
Because he just, it kind of really, I know it, like, depends on the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, they have the young Link, and, you know, he's got the old Link when he's got the Master Sword and stuff like that.
Yeah, right.
But, like, other than that, there's not really much about, like, how old is this kid? So I actually don't know. Do we count this as an RPG?
What?
Legend of Zelda?
I mean, it's an action RPG, right? Kind of. Well, I don't know. Your character doesn't level up, but you get upgrades. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on what you count as like an RPG. This is mostly like an action adventure game, I guess.
Yeah, again, I don't know. Like, I feel like the purists would probably say that Legend of Zelda isn't an RPG. There's like that.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I think technically you need like numbered level progression or something for it to count as an RPG, I think.
I don't know, because the
But I'm
term
not 100%
RPG
sure.
means role-playing game. You're playing
Yeah,
the role
Calvin
of...
says it's action adventure. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
He also says Link is like 16.
16, okay. Even when he's like adult Link and Ocarina of Time?
I'm not sure. Ash says the boss really be asking, are there any questions? Lol, no, man. We just want to log off for the day. 'Cause it's late. That's hilarious.
It do be like that.
Mm-hmm.
I do not miss those meetings. I do not miss them. But yeah, no, I feel like there's that grid with the purists and things like that, where it's like something is an RPG because X.
Mm-hmm.
The anarchist would say something like, well, it's a JRPG because it was made in Japan, and that's it. Therefore, Katamari Damacy is a JRPG.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dude, Katamari Damacy, one of my favorite RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my favorite games in general. That's such a fun game.
I do. Speaking of fun games, I see, this person posts like ads and stuff like that, like from old games and stuff like that are really cool to see. First of all, one of the ones
I think I know the account you're talking about.
well, first one they had a thing that was titled "Poorly Aged Things," and it was the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And it had the moon coming out over top New York City, and it still had the Twin Towers.
Obviously.
So it was like poorly aged things. I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of fun.
That's pretty funny.
That's
but
pretty fun. But the other one they had was the old ads for Virtual On.
oh, nice.
And the old ads for Virtual On, it showed like the arcade cabinets and everything for them.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, man.
Virtual On, classic game.
Fuck, man, I want that. Things I need.
I forgot how much those sticks cost.
The cabinet, I imagine, is like.
Oh, if you want an actual arcade game of that, it's going to be quite a lot of money.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm aware. Yeah.
It's probably pretty tough to find, too.
Yeah, I would agree. Bitch, telling me how she's so close to the fucking stage.
What?
Oh, one of my buddies is at that concert. That's at the MCR concert.
At the My Chemical Romance concert?
Yeah. And she got apparently really good seats.
God, yeah.
I'll have to just cry about it later. It's fine. Yeah, they'll probably be around again. And hopefully next time the tickets are...
nah, they're breaking up after this tour.
I hope so.
I mean, they'll come back together for the next tour. That's how you generate some buzz.
Yeah.
Just constantly keep breaking up and coming back together whenever you need to tour.
Mm-hmm. I did like System of a Down broke up, then got back together, and then did a tour, but they specifically said they were not going to do any touring in America.
That's funny.
Which I was like, no, No, that makes sense. That tracks.
Mm-hmm.
That feels right.
I don't know. You didn't really miss much. We were just kind of talking about like RPGs and video games in general. Calvin was saying he wants to play games that are about adults.
Yeah, there's some pretty good ones out there that are. I just know that you have to like.
I mean, Heavy Rain. That's like almost all the characters you play as are adults, right? It's been a long time since I played that, but.
It is.
But he's talking about JRPGs, I think specifically. He said, but
yeah, and that kind of style of gameplay.
Yeah.
Again, I don't really know. I mean, like technically, Dragon Quest itself, the main character, it depends on the game
you play.
But, like,
I think some of them have more older characters than others.
Because I know the one in the most recent game is at least 18, at least in the American release, because he has the ability to go hang out at brothels and things like that.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that.
So, I only know that because Gerardo showed me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
He's like, hey man, you want to see me go have sex? I was like,
not particularly.
What? And then he's just like, all right, we're going to the brothel. I'm like, oh, okay, it's in the game.
You know, they call it a brothel, but where's the broth at? I love that fucking screenshot. It's some shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
With that knight guy.
I do like this game a lot. This game is a lot of fun.
Oh, Twilight Princess?
Yeah.
It looked really cool.
Yeah, I like the aesthetics of it a lot, and the gameplay was pretty fun.
Yeah, I watched Mike play most of it.
Yeah, I would say it was a solid. It's really weird because this actually was on GameCube and then Wii as well.
Yeah, it was on both of them.
Yeah, it was very interesting because I'm pretty sure everyone already knows this, but the way that they ported it from GameCube to Wii was they just flipped everything because the Wii controls and you needed to be right. Most people were right-handed, so they made Link right-handed in that game.
Yeah, I believe it's the only game where Link is right-handed.
Skyward Sword, he's right-handed too.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I forgot that one was made later. Yeah. So yeah, the Wii ones I think are the only ones like that, I guess. Well, I guess Breath of the Wild must be like that, right?
Not sure. I'd have to take a look.
So, I mean, if they're all switched to motion controls, then I guess they have to be like that now.
Calvin would know the answer to that one.
Yeah.
He's our resident video game expert.
Let me say, it says, oh, I'm not actively looking, I just want more variation in games. More variation means more interest, which makes more games more accessible. Oh, gotcha. That makes much more sense. Oh, Breath of the Wild doesn't have motion controls? I actually didn't know that. I just thought since it's on Switch, you could do something stupid. So.
I thought it had something to do with the flying mechanic, but maybe that's, like, maybe I'm just misremembering. No, that was on Wii U. I think the Wii U had that. Because the gamepad, I remember you could move the gamepad up and down for when you were flying. But I don't know about Switch.
He says not for weapon swings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not for weapon swings, though.
Okay, I actually didn't know that.
I thought since it had Joy-Con still, you could still do it. Like, if you plugged it in, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And we're doing it on your TV. That's what I was thinking of.
Gotcha. No.
Technically, you can play your Switch that way, from what I understand.
You can.
You know? So, I mean, I've played it like that before, so.
Yeah, it's suboptimal.
Just most people don't do it. Most people don't do it, because you usually bring it with you.
Yeah.
At least from what I've seen.
Yeah, I prefer bringing it with me. I actually don't like plugging it in. It makes it feel a little harder for me to, like, what's the word? Like, pick it up, put it down.
The combat is closer to a Souls-like game. Okay.
Yeah.
I just, I've seen it, like...
I'm going to be honest with you. I actually... If you were to... Breath of the Wild is a very revolutionary game in the culture of gaming, and I can never deny that. I personally don't like it as a Zelda game.
A lot of people have said that.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. I've only heard it's the greatest Zelda game ever, or it's barely a Zelda game. To most people, because it doesn't have a lot of the fundamental structure of a Zelda game.
But I hate to say that because it's a good game. It's well made, but that's a company.
I think you can still say it's a good game.
But I don't want to say it's not a Zelda game because I think that as any game should
Oh, that's interesting. Calvin says, I can't remember the last time I used my Switch in handheld mode.
What was it? I think companies and games should be able to, branch out and try new things. Hence, like, everyone complaining that Pokemon has a new gimmick every generation. I was like, well, that's fine. I mean, Pokemon is trying to do something different. That's like something you should do as a company or as a franchise. You should try new things out because you don't want to be, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, because you're going to be considered, stale or...
Yeah, you just get like Call of Duty, where it's like, this is basically the same game every year or whatever. Yeah. At least that's how it seems to outside people.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter if it is or isn't.
Exactly. So props to Breath of the Wild for trying to change up what they wanted to do. And most Zelda games are all very different in how they approach the formula. By formula, I mean, you get fight Ganon, there's Ganondorf, there's some sort of evil.
I think what I've heard is that it's usually that, like, the issue is that it's not the kind of standard procedure of, like, there is some sort of a dungeon, you get an item, the item helps you through the dungeon, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Every game has, like, the hook shot, and the hook shot does what the hook shot does. That kind of thing. Like, it's, you use these upgrades and new items to progress through areas and stuff, versus, at least from what I was told, Breath of the Wild is just rolling a bunch of balls in puzzle dungeons
for the most part,
and then you fight Ganon. That's what I've been told.
Well, also the boss, the big deities that wander around.
They have stuff too.
They have stuff too, which is really interesting, but it's just not really a part of the main game. They're just kind of there.
I do think the speedrun is funny to watch.
Oh yeah, the speedrun's hilarious.
Speedrun's fun to watch.
This character is a lot more complex than I gave him credit for.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, I think, and what's also funny too is I think...
It says voice acting and a great story. Okay.
Yeah, it has a great story. But I think what's funny though is that my opinion is usually always invalidated because I actually liked Skyward Sword for some reason.
Skyward Sword seems really cool. I like the story. Yeah. I never played it. I don't play Zelda games much. It's just not a game series that I play.
Yeah, because I played that. I was like, oh, these puzzles are fun. I'm enjoying
I like watching them though.
I enjoy, like the boss fight mechanics, even though they are a bit gimmicky. Because they're trying to put in, everything that they had with the Switch and all that stuff. Not the Switch, with the Wii controls and stuff. And some of them are not very good. But, like, that boss fight, there's a boss fight against this, like, multi-armed deity.
Oh, yes.
Can rip off its arms and smack it and stuff like that. I was like, I love this boss fight. This boss fight's great. But yeah, no, it's just funny, like, how if you say you liked Skyward Sword, like, for some reason, everyone is just, like, gives you, like, the stink eye. And it's like, you're not a real Zelda fan if you like this game. I'm like, what?
Well, just ask them if they played Zelda 2. That's all you gotta ask them.
Baby, no. I would never wish someone to have to play Zelda 2. Maybe
Zelda 2 is a fun speedrun to watch also.
Yeah, but if they couldn't speedrun it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Maybe. I don't know. Really.
I think it's interesting that the Zelda in Zelda 2 is the real Zelda.
Yeah.
Versus the Zelda in Zelda 1 is not the real Zelda.
Yeah. No,
at least in that timeline or whatever. That point in the thing. From what I understand.
I just do remember every time I had said I enjoyed The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, I would be, like, ostracized from the community of Zelda.
You were then the pariah, right?
Yeah. It's, like, weird. I was like, what the fuck, man? What did I do? What did I say?
You know what you said.
Though I do remember the one person who gave me a lot of shit for it was that person that I went on that date with that one time, and then, like...
Oh, the person that, like, straight up hated what? What was it they hated?
Oh, God. Oh, my God. My Soul, Your Beats.
Was it Angel Beats? That's Angel what I thought. Yeah, I just distinctly remember you said something like they fucking hated Angel Beats, and that was when you knew this wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Angel Beats is so good. That's such an amazing anime.
Yeah, I was like, what? What do you mean you didn't like Angel Beats?
Like, come on. I'd have to hear your reasoning.
Said it was overrated.
That was their reasoning? Yeah. Ouch. Okay. Alright then.
Yeah.
Ouch. Okay.
Yeah, it was not really much.
That's not a
that.
critique of the show in any way, shape, or form.
No.
All right.
No.
Which, I mean, you can just hate stuff because you hate it, but...
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know...
I'm not going to be, like, you know, totally on board with that. Sure, it's whatever.
Is there a better idea? There we go.
I mean, if you just say, like, I just hate it because I hate it, like, I'm not interested, like, there's a difference between, like, I'm not interested, so I don't really have much of an opinion, versus I just hate it because it's popular or whatever, or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of things that are good, or that seem to be good, but I'm just not interested in them.
Yeah. There's plenty of things
It's
like
just
that.
like, sure.
That's just a normal thing. It's called having,
Yeah.
you know, different tastes.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? There we go. But yeah, I just remember that was like, it's like, oh boy, we're in for the long haul, huh? All right.
Yeah, right. Dude, someone says that about Angel Beats? Ugh. I would be instantly done with them.
I was like, well, you know,
That was a great show.
well, you know, everyone has their own opinions, and then they try to,
Yeah.
try to work it out, and then, you know, no, it's getting worse.
Yeah. That was an amazing show. You never watched Angel Beats, Ash? She says, I feel I'm missing out now. I think you would love it. It's an amazing show.
It's,
It's very emotional.
yeah.
Is what I'm gonna say. If you're not in the mood to watch something that's emotional, don't watch Angel Beats.
Yeah, give yourself a you know, a solid, like,
You want to be in a good place while you're watching Angel Beats. That's what I'm gonna say.
yeah. It's about purgatory. Oh, yeah.
Ash says, "Oh man, I love feels." All right, yeah, then you'll love this show. It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's hilarious too. It's got a ton of funny shit in it.
Oh yeah, it's both funny and heart-wrenching.
Yeah, the characters are amazing. I absolutely love them.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Again, though, yeah, it was just like, I just want to go home now.
Yeah, right.
At that point.
Oof.
But yeah, it was very bizarre though. Back to the Legend of Zelda thing, it's like,
Yeah.
being like, I enjoyed this game, and people being like, how dare you?
I mean, that's pretty common in any sort of fan community for anything.
Yeah, it was just weird.
So, communities for whatever, any sort of community, society, whatever, they have standards that they set up and try to uphold, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it goes. That's why it's better to just enjoy things by yourself, generally.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy them by myself. Someone brings up something I too enjoy, I will comment. That's about it, you know? Try not to go too far out of your way, because otherwise you end up getting called a bigot because you don't like Darwin's game. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
You clearly a bigot for liking Skyward Sword.
It's true.
I don't know. It's fun to enjoy stuff by yourself sometimes, though, I think.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I don't know. Like, man, when I was watching movies last night by myself on the couch, I was like, man, I missed this. I love just watching a movie, just being the only one there watching the movie. Something about it, I don't know. It's like a completely different experience.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I really like it. It's probably my preferred way to watch movies. But damn, dude, we're gonna have to watch that movie, the movie with Jennifer Connelly that I watched though.
Yeah.
That they ripped everything off for Clock Tower, which they admitted to. That movie was fucking wild, dude.
I could hear it.
That movie was nuts. Yeah, chat, where's that? I'll link you guys to like a trailer for it. It's a movie called Phenomena. What year was that? I'm bad at spelling. Here we go. 85. Because it's a Dario Argento film. He's the same guy that did Suspiria. The original version of Suspiria.
For those of you,
I don't know if he was involved with the remake. I still haven't watched the remake.
For those of you who don't know what Suspiria is, it is a wonderful Italian horror film.
Yeah, it's Italian.
Yeah, couldn't remember the language.
It's Argento, so
it's Italian name.
Yeah. Speaking of Italia, happy for their new girl boss.
Oh yeah, right. They got girl fascists now.
Yeah, they got.
I'm glad to see we've made progress in the past 100 years.
And girl boss Mussolini.
We can now have girl boss fascists. It's great. This is from what I understand, chat. I don't know though. I do know this movie is fire that I just linked you guys. I don't know how good like this trailer is. I'll let y'all know, old trailers are very different compared to new trailers. Like the way they structure a trailer back then. They're generally longer. I feel like they also don't spoil the entire movie, except for some of them. I've definitely seen some of them where they spoil way too much of the movie, but not like new movies do, I feel like. Comment says y'all talking about female Hitler. All I know is that it's the far right party that won in Italy.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I know about them, and that doesn't even sound that great, so. I looked it up, and they only have to go 2 countries through to be the next front on the Ukraine war if they decide to team up with Putin, you know? So not that far away. But Italy's in pretty shit shape, which is always what any country is when fascists start ruling it, so.
Yeah. Thank God America doesn't have to worry about that. Oh God.
Right.
Please vote.
We're talking about the elections in Italy. Apparently the far right party won.
And so everyone's making jokes about now it's like World War II again. Like, what could go wrong? That and that it's the candidate that won is a woman, so people are like, you know, saying it's like girl boss Mussolini. I don't know anything about their political agenda or anything, though. But I'm sure it's lovely.
Usually if it's involving far right, you know, it's probably something not worth pursuing.
Yeah.
IRL, but you know.
Yeah.
But here we are. So here we are.
We live in reactionary times, man. The pendulum went too far forward, too quick.
Apparently.
That's how it goes. But no, there's stuff I want to mention that was in this movie, but I don't want to spoil it because it was so absurd. But I don't know. Like I said, just telling you enough that Jennifer Connelly has some sort of strange insect connection and like Donald Pleasance plays like an entomologist who has a monkey as like his assistant. It's like
it's pretty.
And that clock tower ripped off so much shit from this should give you an idea enough, you know, of how crazy it is. That, and again, this is an Argento film, so like, one, you know the soundtrack is going to be fire.
That's true.
Because we got goblins on the track.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he paid for other musicians this time too, so.
Yeah, 'cause I
think there's like a Motorhead song. And
that's what I thought I heard.
Yeah, there's some Motorhead. I think there was Iron Maiden was in the movie.
Yeah.
There's a few other ones.
Well, I could have sworn I heard Motorhead at one point.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh damn, Motorhead's in this fucking film?
Yeah.
Alright, we're doing great.
Yeah, no.
He must have made a lot of money off that Suspiria. I don't remember if that Suspiria was a commercial flop or a success.
I have no idea.
We made plenty of other movies too, so.
Yeah. It's just one of those things like where you kind of assume since he's continuing to make films, he must be at least making something back.
Mm-hmm. You would hope so.
Yeah.
But thankfully, it's not like a Uwe Ball situation.
Oh.
You know, where he continued to make movies despite making some of the worst movies made at the time.
Yeah, at the time, jeez.
Hey man, that was an easy way to get out of your taxes if you were in Germany. Just give him some money to make a movie, you get a tax break. Done.
Isn't that what they're doing right now? Some of the stuff that's on the streaming services, like HBO and...
oh, really? I would not be shocked.
Yeah, like, there was a cartoon show called, like, Space Something, or something Space, that's being pulled from the streaming service, and there's no physical copies of it.
Yeah.
So it'll just never exist, ever.
Yeah.
Again. And it's being used as a tax write-off because it was considered a flop.
Really?
Yeah.
That is a really good way to just do that. That actually sounds really good, yeah.
I mean, it's bad, but it's like...
Yeah,
really...
I mean, you could just make tons of shitty movies and put them directly to stream to do some shit like that.
Well, the reason apparently why it's so controversial right now is because the actual show is apparently like well made and like has a good story. And,
oh, really?
Like, the people who are watching it, like now that they found out about it, are like, dude, we let this go, like because they didn't advertise anything for it, so no one knew about it. Since there was no advertising done, so when they finally get to see it because they're hearing about it being taken down, they're like, holy shit, they're gonna take down this? This is good. From what I've heard, at least. I don't know, you'd have to give me a name. I just remember something space involved.
Okay.
Is in the title. Jamie probably might know. Jamie is a bit better on the pulse on animation.
Oh, speaking of Jamie, I don't know if Jamie's listening currently, or if she already knows this, but Ted Lasso is getting added into FIFA.
Really?
Yes. Ted Lasso and his team are going to be in the new FIFA game. I saw a screenshot. It was the actor and everything. It was hilarious.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. It's fucking incredible. I love it.
Yeah, I saw a screenshot of that. You did hear? Okay. I knew you would have already heard. I knew it, because I know you loved that show.
Ooh, watch out.
I'm just going to smudge it all up like that.
Easily.
Clearly. Effervescently.
As easy as
this
I
one looks
breathe.
really good, though. Like, I'm going to zoom in on it real quick.
As easy as I can breathe.
Like, look how good that looks, Chad.
What was it? As Hayasaka, as easily as breathing in.
Yeah,
And
right?
breathing out, she would lie.
Yeah.
Reminds me of 8.5, when the guy's, like, wife says, you know, like, lying is like breathing to you.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good movie, too.
That movie's amazing. That definitely deserves a spot in that BFI top 10. That was an amazing film.
Great film. Yeah, if you haven't seen that film.
That was a great film.
Another Italian film, very good.
Yeah, dude. Italian cinema is really good.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. That because usually like, you can tell like how do I put this? You know, like how cultural like things like you know living in specific places that have had different histories and things like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like because like you know with Russian film or Russian painting even.
Yeah.
Like how it's all very you know like.
It always comes through.
Yeah, it always you can tell like it's a very working class usually sort of thing. They don't do very like bougie ideals or anything like that. Especially when it comes to like you know their film and their paintings. They'd always try to do things that are much more real world and to the ground. For Russian, for Italian, it's always weird. I don't know exactly what it is, but there's like a feeling about it that you have.
I mean, they have different genres, but
yeah, like the what I'm talking about is like you know there's that.
Are you talking about like neorealism?
Yeah.
Like Italian neorealism?
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely.
Yeah, like you can tell.
Yeah, you always know it's one of those movies.
Yeah.
It's the crushing despair.
Yeah.
There's also usually no professional or like highly paid actors, you know, things like that. Like,
Like you can kind of tell that it's very like real people, because it's also like real people living their lives and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, because that's like The Bicycle Thief.
Yeah.
So I love that movie. That was a great movie.
It was a good movie. And you know, chat, if you have, I'm gonna shill the library real quick. If you have a library card,
Oh, shit.
most public library systems give you access to Canopy,
Oh shit.
a streaming service that has the BFI as well as most of the Criterion collection on it, and you can see all those 3 films that we just mentioned.
Oh man.
So get a library card today. I know if you are a resident of any reciprocating city to Plano, you can get that free of charge.
Yeah, I remember Hulu had like a big section that was Criterion Collection films, but I don't know if they have it anymore.
I would be
Because
sure.
I feel like half of them vanished when I went to go back and watch them. Because that was when like I was hanging out with Sean and we were watching like all the Blind Swordsman movies. Because like I just wanted to watch them and he was there anyway.
Yeah.
You know, because I was like, you never seen any of these? Dude, these are sweet.
Yeah.
All these Zatoichi movies.
Jamie says, "Wow, so libraries are hashtag more than books."
You're absolutely right, Jamie.
Hashtag right Jamie. Hashtag listen to Jamie.
Hashtag give us that cash tag. Oh man, I remember that. Those were the days.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. If I might be so bold as to show.
Right.
Now this dream isn't sponsored by the library, but library, if you're out there, don't sponsor me. I don't want it. I don't want to have to talk about or think about my horrible time there. It's a good color palette for the background.
Is this the whole soundtrack?
Usually do this.
I need to find the soundtrack to this movie. So now I gotta listen to this later. You always know when the killing is gonna start. The music suddenly gets fucking wild.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting color.
Yeah, it's because of
The game has a lot of browns in it, if I remember
it's
right.
like a weird goldish brown filter almost over everything.
Yeah. Is that when you're in the other world, or is
Yeah.
the game it's like that? Yeah, you do something like that in this game, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly everything from this game.
Look, man, all you gotta remember is that this is what awakened a lot of furries.
Alright, I don't want to remember that, but sure.
That's all you gotta know, man.
I didn't want to know that, but alright. I'm not shocked.
All those good ooh puppers.
I feel like anything with animals in it awakened a lot of furries.
See,
Or animal people, you know?
you see here.
Like Space Jam.
Yeah, little bunny.
Yeah.
See here, in the little corporal cortex of his brain.
He wants to fuck the rabbit. I love that shit when we were doing that.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
Like we were in like fucking Geneva, 1880s or some shit.
It's like, see here, he wants to fuck the bunny.
He wants to fuck the bunny. The only course of action is a lobotomy. We're in one of those rooms, you know, like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
got the doctors, they're all looking.
And they're all like, oh, yes.
Taking notes and everything. It's like Frankenstein presenting his findings or something, that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
My name is Frankenstein.
Alright. There's a Russian movie called The Dog where someone is in a room like that, where they're talking about how they put a dog's brain in a man. It's a metaphor for communism, but it's also a good movie. I think that's a Gogol short story. I can't remember.
Speaking of Russian, is the Decalogues Russian?
That one? Yeah, that was Russian.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because they're all very, real life
Yeah.
things, and then horrible things happen because...
Yeah, I remember Muhammad was like, man, I don't know if I could do another one of these. Like, because I thought we were going to watch more of them. He's like, that was intense. I'm just like,
Yeah.
What did you expect? Like, are we going on to the next one or what? You know?
It's a Russian film.
Yeah, like, come on, man. What are you expecting?
This is a Russian film.
Yeah, I was like, dude.
It's
nothing happy goes down in Eastern Europe or Russia. Like, it's just how it is.
That's just part of the fucking game, man. Like, what were you looking for?
All right. Oh shit, John is here.
Get your pumpkin johns ready.
All right, Calvin, have a good night.
Take it easy, man.
This is some of that premium traced artwork. You're right, John.
Yeah.
We're just prattling on about movies and such.
John.
I was telling Matt about the insane movie I watched last night that has Jennifer Connelly in it, where she has a power where she can like commune with
Insects. And Donald Pleasance is in it, and he has a monkey as his servant. And it's the movie that Clock Tower stole almost everything from.
Well, you didn't say he was his servant. You said he was his assistant.
Well, his assistant, servant, whatever. Kind of his compadre, you know? Like, his buddy, you know? Like...
Bro, I mean...
I guess that is different.
Yeah.
He wasn't quite as... He wasn't like... He didn't have a bow tie on, so yeah. And he did help him with some lab work, so yeah.
I was just like saying...
Yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad.
Those are completely different words.
Those are completely different words. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, it would have been like a servant if they had like a bow tie or something.
Yeah, something crazy. Yeah, no, we're out here today doing dealer's choice, and I'm excited to make a bunch of art that will take a lot longer to sell because I just didn't do something that's popular.
Mm-hmm. Look at these lines, chat. I'm gonna put down these perfect lines. That shit. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh man. Is there One Piece this week, or is this the week where there's no chapter?
This is the week where there's no chapter.
No! Damn it! No! No! Why did he have to answer me? No!
Well, usually when a person asks a question, they most of the time expect an answer. So,
No! No!
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say you played yourself.
God damn it.
You played
I
yourself.
just couldn't remember how long it's been.
Ages.
Think I can tell what time is anymore? No.
Yeah, we haven't had a show in a while, so it does make time go by a little weird.
Yeah, time starts to get weird when there's no shows.
Luckily, there's a show next week.
Oh yeah, I'm hyped just for a show at all.
Even though it's probably not going to be great.
I don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know, but...
We actually have no idea, so...
We don't know, but the signs are pointing in the wrong direction.
Yeah, and again, worst comes to worst, we'll leave and we'll go to the SCG on Sunday.
Yeah, pretty much.
So...
The signs all point to no.
But you never know.
Yeah, it's true.
Again, people that are there, it's an 18 and up show, okay? People that are 18 and up generally have more money than kids that are in middle school.
No, it's true. Don't get me wrong. I understand.
So, people need money if they want tattoos. So...
Yeah, but if they're there for tattoos, then we'll see.
Yeah, but I mean, they might already... Or they might be looking to get you to commission something.
Yeah,
turn it
again.
into a tattoo. So...
But based upon the people who are there...
Oh, the vendors? I think it was just that, like, no one wants... Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, most of the artists we know probably aren't going to go to that show.
Probably not, but also at the same time... what was it? The vendors who are there are the ones that are like the, you know, like the Trace Gang type of people. And then we found out who runs the show.
Oh, yeah, it is that one company.
That did Hub City, and we're like,
They're not, like, bad. They're just, none of their shows are just good, usually.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, you know.
Yeah, but this one doesn't have, like, a wrestling ring in the middle of it.
Hopefully.
So, I haven't seen it advertised.
Yeah, I haven't seen it advertised either.
So,
you know, here's hoping.
Mm-hmm. Again, I'm sure we'll know, like, midday Saturday if we're just planning on fucking leaving.
It's true.
We'll just make sure to keep all our suitcases with us, and if we hate it, we'll just fucking leave Saturday night.
Well, luckily, it's really close by, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Take it, John, you're off work now, just heading home.
I don't know. I thought he gets out much earlier now. But I don't remember.
I think Returns leaves earlier in the day. I'm not sure though. Well, at least it's only a couple of weeks until all the new anime starts.
Oh, yeah. I've already seen the opening for... Well, I've seen that the opening for the new season of Spy Family is out.
Oh, okay.
Like the animation and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was posted around on Twitter. So I didn't click on it to look at it because I was like, I'd rather just wait to see.
Yeah, I'd rather just watch the episode.
Yeah. See what's up.
All right.
But yeah. I do want to know how Vivi's doing. I hope she's okay.
I know, right? Did she get blown up along with Sabo?
Was she even there with Sabo?
Yeah, we don't even know that actually, so.
Who is Dr. Vegapunk?
Alright.
Why is she a hot chick?
Mm-hmm. Girl boss. Let's see. Ash says the new opening is so pretty. And apparently Ellen has caught Legend, whatever that is. Fuck that fish.
Oh,
I'm guessing this is Stardew Valley.
Yeah, she was telling me that she was having a hard time with that fish before we started streaming. Well, congrats. Good luck on catching anything else.
Oh my god, John. Ash says the song is okay. Prefer the first one, but that's just my opinion.
It's Bump of Chicken, so their songs are always kind of hit or miss for me anyway.
I prefer beef or chicken, honestly.
Same, actually.
Honestly.
Jamie says, I'm gonna dip. Not feeling 100%. Picks look good. Catch y'all next time. Yeah, see you later.
Stay well. Stay frosting, my friend.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm almost over my cold.
I guess I'm sorry for your loss. I
don't know.
I'm not reading all that. But,
right.
But I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Or sorry for your loss. I love that fucking dude.
Yeah.
That fucking meme kills me every time.
Right.
Because it's always like some sort of stupid Yu-Gi-Oh card or some fucking really long magic card from some stupid thing.
Yeah.
I'm reading all that, but you know, like especially like if it's an alchemy card. Like,
my god, I hate them.
I wasn't gonna read it anyway, but like, holy shit.
The art on alchemy cards is generally really bad also. Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed that.
I've never actually looked at any of the alchemy cards for longer than a few seconds.
The art on them is generally just bad. I don't know what it is. They're like not very good.
Shinigami Tensei Nocturne. They won't raise our rates. Thanks, Shinigami.
I love that fucking commercial.
I was talking about that with Ellen earlier because she's like, yes, Matthew, you've shown that to me about fucking 10 times already. I was like, you'll see it again.
Where was Kingdom Hearts 2 during Hurricane Katrina?
Yeah.
That's my favorite part.
Fucking incredible. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. We'll never have to pay any hidden fees.
So funny. Yeah.
This is a G4 commercial, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And remember when G4 was about video games?
Right?
Did they ever do that revival? What happened with that?
I actually don't know the answer.
I still have no idea. I forgot. I feel like we asked Calvin this one time, like, at the beginning of the year, if this ever happened. I mean, the thing is, like, no one watches TV anymore, so...
Wasn't it a stream?
They're just going to be another stream or something, right?
Or some sort of blog or an online thing.
I could have sworn it was like a
something
stream.
that you can forget, you know?
I thought it was like a stream thing is what they were doing.
Yeah, I have no idea. I really don't know what they were planning on doing, but I don't really know.
Ash, I don't think we ever got the confirmation that you were out of your work meeting. Did they ever let you go? Did they ever?
I think she said she got out of there.
Okay, cool. I just didn't know if she was ever free.
Yeah. She said I'm free, and then we were talking about Angel Beats.
Gotcha. That's probably why I didn't know if we were free or not, because...
No one knows if they're free when you're talking about Angel Beats.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Angel Beats.
Alright.
Do you think Jamie actually had to leave, not because she was feeling bad, but because we started talking about One Piece spoilers and she's not here yet?
Oh, damn, you're right. That could be it, honestly.
No, she probably knows. She's probably...
Yeah, I mean, she knows about stuff that's already happened,
Yeah.
just from everyone talking about it.
Yeah. Like, she knows who Boa Hancock is. She probably knows who fucking Vivi is. You know what's funny is someone pointed out that when Vivi does finally meet the Straw Hats, it'll be her first time seeing Nico Robin since they were enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Like she already knew that they joined the crew and stuff like that, and we're like totally cool with it. But it's just kind of funny to think about, just being like, their first meeting will be like she'll be like Miss All Sunday.
Yeah. Let's see. Ash says, "Now I'm just in bed, picture frame hunting for the wedding welcome sign, looking for a 20 by 30 frame."
Oh wow. Is this the one that we get to sign?
Oh man.
I'll never forget.
I didn't even sign it that big.
I just did it.
I went to and I was like, nah. I'll be polite for once,
Yeah,
I'll be polite. I'll just sign this at a normal level, I'm not gonna go full John Hancock on this.
And you probably should have, just because it was still...
It feels like now I just might as well have.
Yeah, because you even didn't, but like...
I didn't even go that ham on it, but it was a big mess anyway, so I should have just made it even larger.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to be in trouble, you might as well be in...
As much trouble.
Yeah, if it's going to be the same amount of trouble, I should have went more ham.
Yeah. I'm in trouble.
Alright.
The thing that the guests will sign will be a book that's going to hold all of photo booth photos. Okay. Yeah, there was a big plaque at John's wedding that I signed
For everyone. I just wrote Team Money on it for everyone who, like, couldn't be there and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, it was not that big according to, like, our standards.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, John's wife saw it later and was like, who the fuck is Team Money?
Which is the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Which is a funny thing to hear.
You remember us? Oh, okay, that's funny. Yeah, it's not that big. Oh, it's that the dollar signs stand out? Oh, okay, that's funny. They really do stand out. That's the point.
Well, that's how you spell it.
Yeah, that's how it's spelled, though.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, come on. What, do you want me to write everyone's name? I don't even know how to spell some of their names.
I mean, that is fair. Vincent is a hard name to spell.
It's true.
Exactly. Who said we ain't got no money? Right, John? Right?
I do remember I showed that video of Luke getting anointed.
Yeah.
Team money to Josh, and Josh was just like, man, that kid could have been somebody.
He ruined his life. He's in a gang now.
He's in a gang, man. This kid could have been somebody. Look at him. What you done to him? What you did? Ruined a perfectly good child is what you did.
Right.
It's called anxiety.
Mm-hmm. Ash says, oh, speaking of frames, I think I told you already, but just in case, if you guys buy frames, even if you don't get the Amazon registry ones, make sure you mark the amount you bought in the registry so that you and the guests don't end up buying me like 30 frames.
Okay.
I think you did mention that, but yeah, it's good to remind us about that.
This is looking good. Do a quick zoom in on this. Yeah. Look at this. Look at how good that looks. Look at that chat. Look at that. Look at that smile. Look at that smile.
I want nothing bad to happen to her.
Right? Oh my god.
After all this fucking time, if something happens to Vivi, I'm gonna be so fucking beside myself.
Oh, tell me about it.
I know what fucking Jacob is wanting.
Oh, Jacob will want blood.
Jacob.
Like, oh man.
Jacob wanted her to join the Straw Hats
Yeah.
so badly.
Mm-hmm.
He's on a one-way ticket to Japan. It's like, bring her back.
Mm-hmm.
Oda, how could you? Could you do this to me? I loved her.
Oh shit, people are all saying that now that they ran into Vegapunk, the Thousand Sunny is gonna get a devil fruit.
That'd be pretty funny, actually.
I'm like, would it still work as a boat though?
I mean...
Like, that's the real issue here.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of funny to think about, though.
John says Fire and Blood will be the only payment. Yeah, right. The Amazon ones look like they're super cheap, bottom of the barrel quality ones. Not bad though, they do the job. We'll probably go to Target and buy some nice ones.
Nicer.
Yeah. The one on the Tokyo Revengers one is from Target, so... Oof, there's my stomach. And it's not that bad.
No, yeah. It's good quality.
Yeah.
It's koala.
Yeah, right.
Quality.
It's either that or we might go see if that buy two get one sale is still going on at the Michaels.
That too, yeah. Could never go wrong.
No. Actually, that frame's super nice. Oh, thank you. I picked it out.
I think it might have also been like the only good option. But
that too, though. I was like wondering. I was like in the back of my head. I was like, I think that was the only actual good option too. But...
Yeah, because you weren't there. Because I went and bought it later. Because the one we originally got, was we didn't notice it was broken when we got it. Because at first we did get you kind of like a normal janky-ish one, to be honest. And then it was like broken. And I'm like, God, of course this is fucking broken. And we couldn't fix it. So I was like, I'm just going to go get like a nice looking one. Because they were on sale 2 for 1. Because the one that we use for our display, we just got 2 of those.
Where's my sky blue?
So,
but that one does look much nicer, so I'm glad that I went and got it.
Mm-hmm.
Just bit the bullet and I was like, I'm not gonna give this person a broken frame. That's just rude.
Yeah, that is extremely rude.
Yeah, that's just rude. Because it was broken on like the side. The glass wasn't broken, but the actual like frame itself. And so like we only looked to see if the glass was good because there's a bunch of them that have broken glass at Michael's.
Yeah. For some fucking reason.
Yeah, they're just on the shelf with giant cracks all over the glass.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon.
Yeah, it was weird though too because what is it? When we bought them that one time, that regional manager was there, or the district manager, or something really important was there, and you're like, do we just tell them?
Yeah, should we ask them about this? Just like, hey, why did I feel like it's like a quarter of those frames from the other brand had broken glass. I was like, are you kidding me? Let's see. Oh, you're actually looking at the Target ones right now, and there's only one option on the website. Yeah, I don't know if 24 by 30 is very common. It doesn't sound like it, but...
Not really, no.
Yeah, because what is a normal poster size? Is like...
It's 30 by something.
Yeah.
No, it's like 36 by 48.
Yeah, I know there's a 41 that's like a really common poster size.
Whatever the poster that Ellen's room is, that's like the more common size for a poster.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 24 by 36. Yeah, that's a pretty common size.
Mm-hmm.
There is one that is a 48, though. I know the one you're talking about that ends in 48. That's like a really common one, too.
Yeah. That's where that lives now.
It lives on the floor, rent free.
let's see. Ash says it's because the original image was 16 by 20, since that's the canvas print size that my workplace offers. But after discussing with Daniel, we wanted it in a larger size. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you want people to see it, you gotta make it larger.
It's true. All I do know is that we do know Vivi has some new moves.
Oh, definitely.
Based upon just her talking in that one scene where she's just flying around on the ship, like it's nobody's, like, no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, Igaram is freaking his little heart out, but she's fine.
All right, yeah, I'll go check it out. We'll see. Go to Discord here.
Somebody named Anime Lover 87 is spamming our Instagram
Nice.
with likes and such, so we'll see what that is here in a sec.
This picture in here. Oh, this is really cute. See? Look.
Oh, that is very cute.
Yeah. I like it.
Okay. Still wet, so give it a sec.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah.
Also, are we watching Dawn Bros tonight?
Oh, you know, I don't even know. Is Sabrina home yet?
She'll be. It's 9:25.
Yeah, let me go see if she's home. Because if not, we can watch tomorrow. I'll have to download that episode real quick. Sabrina. Sabrina. Do you want to watch Dawn Bros? No, I okay. Alright.
Alright, well, that answers that question.
Nope.
Because, yeah, we're on... Because it's like 9:30 right now is why I
Yeah,
asked.
that's true. Yeah, we would have had to pop off right now.
Oh, you're trying them off. Yeah, yeah.
Who do we have here now?
We got Lynn, it looks like.
Yep.
Lynn, also known as Lindis, I believe is her Japanese name.
That is correct.
So.
LS Correcto.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Ash says she's excited to print it and put the text on and everything.
Yeah, that's going to look really nice framed up at the wedding.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm pretty sure I saw this character in the new game trailer, and I was just like, alright, let's go.
Yeah.
Because I fucking loved her in, I'm going to say the first one, because it was the first English one. I forgot the name of that one in Japanese.
Isn't it Genealogy of the Holy War?
No, God, no. That's on Super Nintendo.
Oh, is that Sacred Stones?
No, that was the next one after this.
Binding Blade?
No, that's the one with Roy.
Well, is it because it's Lindis is with Ellawood and Hector, right?
Yeah, it's the first one in America, though.
Was it? Oh, I don't know what it's called then.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called in Japanese.
It's just called Fire Emblem in English. That's why I was like, I'm gonna say the first one, because that's what it is in America.
I could have sworn it had. I thought it was.
It has no subtitle in English.
No, in Japanese though.
Oh, in Japanese it has a completely different name. I feel like it's like, is it like number 7 or 6? I can't remember.
Because I know it's Roy is part of the story, like the second part.
In this game, this game is a prequel to Roy's game, but it was made afterwards.
Yeah.
So Roy's game is made before this.
Okay.
As confusing as that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not, I believe that from what I remember, let's see, Binding Blade.
Which makes sense because Lynn is not in Roy's game at all.
Yeah.
So it's either assumed if she is your mother, she died, or
It is called Blazing Blade.
Blazing Blade. Damn it! I knew it had blade in it.
The other one is the Binding Blade,
Yeah.
also known as I think the Sealing Blade or something. I've heard it translated a couple different ways, but yeah.
I just know that she can technically be paired off with Ellawood and be Roy's mother, or be paired off with Hector. But if regardless, she's not in the other game, so she is assumed to either have died or gone off with her clan.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just Fire Emblem in English, but it's the Blazing Blade in Japanese.
I usually just call them by their...
I like them better by their numbers. There's a numbering system,
Yeah.
Just makes it easier to remember.
It's just because they don't have the actual numbers in their names, which is
No, they don't. They don't have numbers in their names, but those are also tags for them on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Because I've used those before.
And there was a lot of Fire Emblem games made around that time. There's 4 years where there's one Fire Emblem game each year.
Crazy.
Yeah, because there's 3 on GBA from 2002 to 2004. And then in 05, Path of Radiance was out. So.
Yeah, because Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are directly related to each other.
Yeah, Radiant Dawn is 2 years after that one. in real world
in
release.
real,
Yeah, our timeline.
Yeah. In the actual timeline, I don't remember how much time
I have
it
no
has.
idea. I don't know much about the in-game timeline.
All I know is that Fire Emblem times are before Game of Thrones times because they have magic.
Yeah.
There's a lot more dragons too.
Yeah.
So
Way more.
yeah, so it goes at minimum goes Fire Emblem times into Game of Thrones times. So that started when I made a joke one time. I said, "Well, back in their time, when someone was talking about Game of Thrones or something, it's like, yeah, back in Game of Thrones times, you know."
I'm so glad I never got into that one.
Yeah, that's another one where I'm just like, it seems whatever, you know, like just something I wasn't interested in. Maybe if it was like one long movie, you know, like Excalibur or Willow or something like that.
Yeah.
You know? I like both of those movies. I still like the one time when I was watching Record of Lodoss War with my mom, and she's just like, wow, there are more dragons in this already than Game of Thrones. Because in the intro, there's like the evil dragons, you know, that show up, and the other dragon that like sits on the castle and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That cracked me up.
John says, Game of Thrones starts really strong but putters off like halfway through. Yeah, that's kind of what it seemed like.
That's a lot of shows, though. I think we've talked about this. It's hard to keep a show going that long.
Yeah,
And
because
expect it to be actually, like, good.
it's kind of like what happened with
Or the same quality.
Boardwalk Empire. Felt like that.
Yeah. Or Supernatural was like that, too. Where the first few seasons are, like, way better compared to anything later.
Yeah. Apparently, I asked Eric how many times he's watched Supernatural all the way through, and he said technically 0. I haven't watched it all in one like thing. I've seen every episode, but I haven't watched it like in order.
That's a lot. John says, the real problem is the people doing Game of Thrones wanted to do Star Wars so bad they basically abandoned it to get money. Ah.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Ellen says, don't want anything past season 5. Yeah, that makes sense.
That definitely is around where Supernatural started to, like, collapse.
Yeah, it's right after you kill God, and then you have to kill God's brother, and then his sister, then
Yeah. Well, that stuff was later.
I know it was, but
Yeah.
when you start getting into that territory.
Oh, yeah. Once you, like, jump the shark enough so many times that you now have to have a season about how you're rewinding time to jump the shark or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of in that kind of vein. That's not the actual plot to any of the seasons as far as I know, but it's a metaphor.
It'd be pretty wild if it actually was the case.
Yeah, right.
We call that a called shot.
Yeah.
We need a whole season about how we have to stop Fonzie from jumping the shark. You're right, we're going to go back in time. And then after that season, it's about why they needed Fonzie to jump the shark.
You could just say heroes.
Oh my god, it's so true.
You could literally just
that's another good one that started out pretty good.
just say heroes.
I forgot about Heroes, honestly.
Yeah, because that's what happens.
That's hilarious. That actually is the plot to Heroes. Holy fuck, that's really funny.
Yeah.
Oh man. Damn, that sucks, because like that first half of that third season was really good in Heroes.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And then the back half of that season was so fucking bad. Oh my god. And then it only got worse.
It just kept getting worse and worse.
It got even worse. That guy that was like the Magneto guy that ran the carnival, that guy was like cool, and then he wasn't.
Yeah.
And then that season was terrible.
That season was pretty rough. I remember watching that season and being like, "Oh, it's got some interesting ideas." Like the idea of this like superpower colony, things like that.
Yeah, there was some cool stuff in that season.
Yeah, but again, like most great ideas.
There's only a kernel of good. The rest of it is just weighed down by garbage.
Yeah. You know what they say? The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
It's true. The road to hell is paved with strong first halves.
It's true.
Oh.
It is really funny though.
John says the road to hell is met with furries begging for money. What the fuck? Is that from something?
Nah, that sounds like just something John would just say.
That's just funny to just read.
I'm pretty sure that's just from John.
That's like a random Twitter post or something. That's what it sounds like.
Nah, I'm pretty sure John just came up with that.
Oh, I'm not. I wouldn't be shocked, but it's really fucking funny.
John's just gonna come in here and say crazy shit.
Yeah, it's just so ridiculous.
No. John knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He had a plan and he executed it.
Flawlessly.
Yeah. Just like when, what's his name, was at the fucking, because the God and Anime kid was at a magic event, and he went behind them on camera and then, like, did a dance real quick and then bailed. It was hilarious. Yeah, I remember him. That definitely was him at that fucking GP. Yeah, because I remember the comments. People loved it. They thought it was really funny. But this was before he was him, before he did the God and Anime thing.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
Because like I said, we played Magic with him.
Yeah.
I think his name was Jack, right?
I just know he was the Kanye West of that room or whatever.
Right. No, he was the Kanye West of that shirt.
The shirt.
I said that one time.
He had a persona even before his persona? Yeah, right.
I hope he survived COVID.
Yeah. Hope he's still playing Magic.
Yeah, I don't know. Because like I said, the last time we saw him, it was his dad and his brother.
Damn, I did not charge this battery.
It's alright, my phone's on 10% as well.
Okay. I meant like the battery here that I could have lent you
Oh, it's all
to keep going.
Oh, Jack is his brother. Okay, that's what it was. Matt was the other kid thing.
That's funny.
There are way too many Matts in this world.
Right.
Let me see if I can find that video of him at the GP real quick.
Too many Matts in this world. Just purge.
Damn, I have no idea how to find it. I put Kid Dance at GP MTG, but it didn't come up. I have no idea how to find it now. It's so old.
God and Anime Kid dances.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, no one knew it was him yet. He wasn't. He had yet to become him, I believe.
Yeah.
I still remember when he was telling us about, like, because he was in high school, and he was telling us that, like, the first day he was there, like, he was outside the school, and some teacher was like, "Oh, did your parents drop you off at the wrong school?" Because, like, the elementary school was, like, right next to them. Because he's hella short, you know?
Oh yeah, it's tiny dude.
Yeah. I'm just like, God damn. He's like, yeah, that didn't feel good.
They do exist.
Yeah, right?
Shotas do exist.
All our short kings out there.
She got that same hair as that chick from Higurashi.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Very similar green.
Go to the dump to save Kenta-kun.
We gotta save Kenta-kun. I do like Higurashi.
It's a very loving story about friendship.
Wait, hold on, what? Hold on. John, did you know this? Coolio is dead?
Wait, really?
What?
When? Today?
Like, today. What is this? John, how could you not have told me?
Did what?
He didn't know, apparently.
I didn't know either.
I didn't know either. What? How did he die? Bro, what? What?
Crazy.
I can only imagine that he's up in Gangsta's Paradise right now, though.
I can only hope.
That's all I have to say.
I can only hope.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I saw, because I was just scrolling here on Twitter, and there was like a picture of him with Kermit the Frog. But the caption said, "Rip Coolio." And I'm just like, what? Is this a troll? Like, they're just joking? They're like, oh, remember Coolio? You know, he used to hang with Kermit the Frog and do sick raps, you know? And so I Googled it, just Coolio, and yeah, it's apparently he has
Left us.
has left us. Wow.
Left us behind.
Wow, that's crazy. How did he die? I need to know. CNN, tell me.
Gang violence.
Right? Not immediately available. Government conspiracy. John says it definitely would be the government, though. Oh, yeah, for sure.
You finally knew too much.
Yeah. What the fuck, man? At 59.
That's crazy, man. These.
At least he lived to see 24.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah, he did.
So.
No, you can only just say you're proud of him for making it to 20 past.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and he did the intro to Keenan and Kel. It says that on here.
Yeah.
Although it's weird because it says younger audiences might know him better for that, which that doesn't make any sense.
Oh yeah, what?
If you knew Gangster's Paradise, you also knew Keenan and Kel. There's not a Venn diagram is a circle. Like, that's impossible.
Like who the
I was like, what? Younger? And it said, because I started this sentence, it said younger audiences might know him better, and I was like, oh, what did he do that was new? And then it mentioned Keenan and Kel. I'm like, no. It still says unclear on this.
Huh.
Reported that medics on the scene identified cardiac arrest as the likely cause, though. His Instagram page shows him performing live only days ago. What a strange coincidence, eh, Joe Biden?
Okay.
Coolio was alive and performing only days ago. Now he's dead. We all know who to look at. It's fucked up, Joe. How could you take him? How could you take him, Joe?
Give him back.
How could you take him, Joe? You've already taken so much from us, like freedom. And now you take Coolio. This is fucked up. I don't know how to process this, chat.
Anger.
I'm sure you've noticed.
Yeah.
I can only lash out with wild conspiracies.
That's all you've got.
I'm sure that this goes back to something with him being in Dracula 3000.
The movie is pretty fucking terrible. That movie is so fucking...
That movie was very bad, chat.
It's a very bad movie, man.
Damn, that's crazy, dude.
That is crazy, man.
I never got to see him perform once.
I bet you that was probably pretty lit.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
There's an old tweet. It's from that guy that always says crazy shit.
Yeah.
And it's and when is this from? This is from 2014. It says if Coolio dies before Kissinger, then our nation is cursed. The only cure? Nuclear war.
I think, is Kissinger still alive?
I must be if someone says this is true. Let me go look that up.
I feel like Kissinger is still alive, but I'm like...
He's got to be like 1,000 if he's still alive.
Yeah, I was like, but at the same time, like, him being alive would make sense.
He ain't dead.
Well,
He ain't dead, chat. That's what I thought. I knew he wasn't dead.
I guess we
I would have
cursed.
seen that on the TV, chat.
I guess we cursed.
He's 99 years old, and yet he somehow outlived Coolio.
Yeah, how the fuck is he still alive?
Mhm.
Jesus fucking Christ.
John says, now I gotta die to watch him perform. Damn. That's totally worth it.
Worth it.
Worth it. I'm going to gunsquick.com right now.
Yeah, you can get it pretty easily here in Texas.
Yep. It's the #1 quick gun site on the internet. Gunsquick.com. If you're out there, sponsor us. You can buy it with just one round in the chamber. They know what you're getting it for. For when Coolio dies.
And the time is now.
Is right now. That is crazy, man. I definitely was not expecting that when I booted up Twitter.com. I'm gonna have to play Gangster's Paradise like all night.
Headphones in, please.
Nah. Big Blue Party, max volume. Out on the lawn.
Okay, that's fine. I won't allow it, but, you know, it's fine.
Oh, damn. John says, don't you mean Twitter.gov? It's so true. Damn, that's crazy, man. How's Coolio just think he dead, man?
How it goes, man. It's how you know you're getting old when,
Yep, when all the celebrities you loved as a kid start dying. That's what my dad said.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like everyone's dad has said that at one point.
Probably. My dad also said you want to stay away from what they call an easy woman.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I think they also said you have to stay away from hard women too, but that song evades me at this point.
From what? Hurt women?
From hard women.
Hard women. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, easy, hard.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
My papa always told me to stay away.
Mm-hmm. Grandpappy always said, watch out for them hoes. And I listen to Grandpappy.
Grandpappy.
What?
I don't know, this idea of like it's an old like Southern guy just like saying, "Watch out for them hoes, kid."
Hey man, Grandpappy told me to stay away from him.
Damn, John just put, Coolio said, Harambe, take the wheel, and dipped.
Technically, yeah, that's kind of what happened. Yeah.
Oh, man.
What a wild ride! I can't believe that someone had a post like that, though.
Yeah, right?
Coolio dies before
Kissinger, then the only cure for our cursed country is nuclear war.
Well,
damn.
I guess it's time.
They must actually be from the future.
Yeah, I was like, what
That's it, because that's it. That's where we're going, chat. Invest in some nuclear bombs and shit. Take the advice from Wu-Tang Financial.
Actually,
yeah, it's close to 10. Probably going to call it here.
Yeah, so let's...
Take the advice from Wu-Tang Financial. There you go.
As for no survivors.
Right.
Down here in the deep blue sea. Well, 4 out of 6 ain't bad.
No, they look really good. Ash says the art looks amazing as usual.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, that's a beautiful face right there. Got Midna. These two down here. Those look really good. I do like the Vivi. The Vivi looks really nice. Those are great. Yeah.
Deal or no deal.
Alright.
No, those all look great. I guess you'll just do the other ones some other time.
Yeah, probably.
That makes sense.
Just 2 left, and it's just old shows that no one remembers.
It's true. No one remembers them.
No one remembers Ghost in the Shell.
No, Ghost in the Shell, underrated.
Ghost in the Shell, more like Ghost in the what?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Mm-hmm. More like Ghosted in Hell.
I've been there.
Underrated.
It might be at this point, actually. I don't know anymore. Like, I mean, it did have a live-action movie, and if someone was to say, yeah, it's Ghost in the Shell, like, that doesn't look anything like Scarlet.
Ellen says Ghost in the Well. Oh, damn. So is Sadako?
Oh, yeah. Ghost in the Well, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't seen the original Japanese Ring in so long. Nobody remembers Locus Solois? I was like, I don't even know what that is off the top of my head. This novel? Oh, it's the submarine. Okay. I was like, this book? Is that from the show? I actually didn't watch much of the show. I'm not gonna lie. I always regretted not watching a lot of it. It was really cool. I caught the first half of like the first series, I think. I felt like I saw like a good amount of Laughing Man stuff, but that was it. I really liked that. Damn, that's something I need to watch.
Well, and then on the last note, they say you can't buy a nice house for under $300K in Miami. Well, I just locked up 4,000 square foot, 6-bedroom home for only $290K. I'm going to be a homeowner in the metaverse.
Nice!
And it's under incredibly depressing tweets.
Nice. Dude, Zuckerberg's metaverse, man. I'm telling you, dude. We're going to be rich barons once we get those ram farms going. All the peasants farming our ram, Matt. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. We'll get to drink mint juleps while we sit on the porch and laugh at them.
I can't wait. The Nutter Butterverse, yeah, right. But, All right. Well, I think we're gonna bounce. We're gonna be back on
Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah, we'll be back on Saturday. Thanks for dropping in, everyone. Thanks for chatting. Y'all have a great night.
We'll catch you then.
Yeah, so watch a Funky Space Wizard battle, and we'll see you Saturday.
Day.